Well, Steve, on the heels of a great performance last night in Lehigh Valley, you guys had a little bit of a different kind of game here tonight, but a good bounce back from your team late in the second, and in the end, you earned a point out of it. What were some of the things you liked from what you saw tonight?
The resiliency. I thought our guys played hard for most of the night. There was a little bit of sag midway. I thought we came out right intentions. It was a fast-paced game that first period. I thought we played a strong game. I thought their team was ready to play, but it was a good first period. A little bit of a sag there, but kept going. Kept going. Good solid game by Z. And then our guys kept fighting, and I thought we had some chances late to maybe get that go-ahead goal. It didn't happen. It's always frustrating when you give up that last point in a shootout or overtime, and it feels great when you get those. But overall, I thought for the most part our guys competed and played for each other, and now we got to focus on tomorrow, and it could be a good weekend.
Pretty early on, you reunited Mackenzie McEachran with Matthew Pekka and Matt Luff, and needless to say, they're a huge reason for earning the point in the standings tonight. At what point did you recognize they had their game going and really were going to be the offensive train tonight?
Well, like I said, midway through, they were just starting to sag a little bit. So I know that that line can generate some momentum, and you don't know that they'll always score like they did. That's awesome the way they just got us right back in the game. But they're certainly a line that if I put those three together can have some ozone possession time and get some momentum back. I thought it started Bitten had a real big hit before that. That line goes out there, gets a goal, and it really from there I thought we played with some pretty good emotion and purpose the rest of the game.
Getting a couple of guys back in the lineup tonight, Michael Bushinger and Dylan Peterson, the way that the schedule kind of lined up, 6 games in 9 nights, a chance for you to kind of spread the wealth a little bit. How did they look after a couple of games where they weren't able to go?
Well, both of them ended up playing a pretty solid game. I think coming in a little bit rusty at first, but certainly helped us. They're good hockey players and ended up having solid games for us. And I know they're good young players, and it's good to have them back. It's good to have depth and different options, and when players like that can come in and these 3-3s and give us some jump, it's good.
You touched upon it a bit already, but with 6 games in 9 nights, you guys have a chance with a win tomorrow to get 5 out of 6 in the back half of this crazy stretch. And how big is that of a kind of psychological point for your group if you come in tomorrow and take care of Hartford?
Yeah, I mean it's a real nice weekend. I mean you'd get that all year. You'd run away 5 out of 6 every game. You'd probably run away with the league in points, but that doesn't happen. But certainly in the position here to do it out of these 3 games, get 5 out of 6. If our guys come and they got to play the way they did, make sure the energy's there, working for one another and playing together, and see how it goes.
I think you touched upon him a little bit, but care to elaborate a little bit more on Vadim Zherenko, who was certainly key in the third period of this game? How important is it for you guys to really build up his confidence? Well,
it's good. You know what? It goes hand in hand. Obviously, there he hit a little bump in the road, but he was very solid all game. He battled and he was playing good, so it gives the team energy, and he was battling hard, and our team battled in front of him, and that's what it takes. And this, Z's won his games early in the year. He's a good goalie. He's won his games early in the year, so it's important when any teammate's going to go through a little bit of adversity at times. It doesn't matter. Just when it's a goalie, it's just a little bit more notice than when it's a player, right? A defenseman or a forward. But he, I thought his last game previous to this was a solid game, and then he built on it today, and he's battling, playing hard, and showing he's a good goalie. Huge saves, second half of the game, timely saves, and that's the goalie that we've seen most of the first half. So good for him, and good for the team to battle in front of him as well.